First of all, these two are ridiculous. You set me up. You set me up for absolute chaos. All right, you brought Chatty Cathy and her best bud in here. Damn it. And that's what I know. So here we go, Miranda. I feel like we have this Marie gal who seems a little older, like a mother figure, freezing cold hands. Okay, and this tells me that she most likely passes in a medical way, and she says thank you. I think that somebody helped take care of her toward the end, no matter how brief it may have been. I think someone helped take care of her. I also feel like we have either, it looks like a long t-shirt or a muumuu or a dress or just something that she wore in honor of her memory here in the physical world, okay? And then she kind of keeps giving me signs and symbols that she has a hard time getting around toward the end of her life. Like, I literally feel her in a wheelchair, but I think she's being dramatic. I think she's just trying to give me that fact out loud. I'm like, okay, well, I can't deny what that is, you know. And so that's her. And then we have this Don guy who seems a little older, like at least dad age, balding maybe just a teeny weeny little bit. And he's like, hey, he's very funny. He's very real, practical. He goes, tell her I'm a hothead. She'll know it's me for sure. And then he goes, shh, and like opens a soda. Maybe he's addicted to Coca-Cola. Maybe he likes to have a beer every once in a while. I can't really tell what he's up to. Wild card. He's like real, but like mentally ill at the same time. And that kind of describes everybody's like uncle, feral uncle. Who is this to you? He's great. It makes me feel like he passes before his time. I was like, hey, what happened? He goes, it was really suddenly. It was pretty much like a heart attack, he said. So that's what he tells me. He goes, well, I ignored some signs, and that's ultimately what got to me. I was like, all right, that's fair. And so that's a partial responsibility statement. So just to kind of like say that out loud. And you said it's your grandpa. Okay. Well, he's a good communicator. He's very direct. I wouldn't necessarily, he tells me, that he wouldn't necessarily, believed in all this, is specifically what he said. But he's like, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Yeah. It's cool, he says. So I thought that was kind of funny. Who is Marie to you? I would love to know, since we're bringing everybody on, and we got to cram it in here. Who is Marie to you? I'd love to know. Hey, you guys, thank you, Mally, for following me, and Trista for following. Oh, this is your grandma and grandpa? No wonder they came in like a little combo. I'm like, these two. Chatty Cathy and her partner in crime. It's your grandma and grandpa. Huh, makes sense. I knew you tricked me. You're like, I know. They're like, there's only one relationship they could have, and where I would believe it's them. It's that one. Oh my goodness. Okay, great. Well, we got the Chatty Cathy. How did she end up passing? Remember, she said something medical. It's hard to like use her legs and everything. How did she pass? So this Marie, she tells me that she was like the mother figure. Y'all were close. I don't know. I feel like she's also kind of talking about like, ooh, I feel like really lightheaded for no reason. I feel like she's talking about like how we took care of her stuff, or maybe someone's still living in her house, or someone's like really still close to it, or we're still going through things, or something like this. No, this person has all of her things and blah, blah, blah. Oh, she congests me right up. All right, thank you, Aaron Romero, for following me. I appreciate your follow. Yes, I live close to her house. Okay, Miranda, how did she pass? I love that. You still live close to her house. What are the chances? I was like, there's something about her house. I just feel like I'm in it after she passed, or I'm really close to it, or someone's near it. What's going on? You live right next to her. This is awesome. She said you didn't get a chance to say goodbye, though. She was super sick, and it was her lungs. Oh my goodness. And she goes, Kato, I went down. By the time I realized what was happening, Kato, it's like dying. It's like pneumonia. You go in, and then all of a sudden, like, you can't. She was on oxygen. Yeah, and like she didn't realize her lungs were filling up with goo. We knew there was a problem, but then you go in and then she says, thank you. Was it you, because you live so close, that was taking care of her toward the end? Because if we look at this piece of paper, which you'll be able to see on the screen once you find it on YouTube, she says, thank you. So this indicates that someone takes care of her towards the end of her life, or helps take care of her. So that's also beautiful. And yes, her and Dawn are together on the other side, and like, I don't know, if you see things out of the corners of your eyes in one room and then something drops in the kitchen in the next room, I would just say it's them harassing you from the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like, oh my God, something scary's in my house. It's like, you guys knock it off, I'm trying to sleep. That's what it feels like to me. We spend a lot of time with her every day after school. It happens all the time. Yeah, and it's them. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to the spirit realm, the demons are like, it's not that at all. It literally is like, by the way, grandma's gonna distract you over here, and then grandpa's gonna swat something out of the cupboard over here. All right, so just start yelling at them. Just start being like, knock it off, and I guarantee you that it stops. It'll be the craziest shit you ever been through, but it'll stop, I guarantee you. But they love you. They're both at peace. They're both harassing you simultaneously. You have dreams of them. You hear grandma giving you suggestions like she's talking to herself in your mental inbox. That's how you'll hear grandma. Remember how I introduced her as Chatty Cathy? Like, just imagine you can always hear her talking to herself, and then you just tune in every once in a while when you want a little advice to sort through. All right, that's what it feels like to have a conversation with your grandma. All right, love ya.